just been mowing the lawn, and I probably should have done this protracted and thoughtful observation before I started. But yeah, as you can see, I've let it get a bit long. Chuck's out here helping stretch it down. But as part of my protracted and thoughtful observation series, I thought I'd have a look at what's going on here. Now, don't know if you can tell from the camera, but this is the high side over here, and it slopes down to the road, as is normal for a nature strip. I've already done a little bit of a talk about this area here, where it's getting all the nutrient basically flowing down that footpath. Flows down here, settles in here, which is why I've actually got this soil keeps getting built up here. Even though I have dug it back multiple times, it just keeps building up and growing, and the grass here is obviously the greenest and the lushest. But what I'm looking at today is the different, I guess, microclimates, possibly the different soil situations. But over here, where I've actually already mown, which is, yeah, I should have done before this, we've got mostly this type of grass growing, with those very, very close together seed heads. And quite a tough stalk, which the mower had trouble with, so I actually did this with clippers instead. And that's basically along this edge here near the footpath, is that type up to sort of here. Then at the edge of our high water input, high nutrient bit, we've got a fair bit of clover. Now over on this edge here near the road, we've got this fine small grass where we've got that type of seed head, and then we've got this type of seed head. So there's kind of two, maybe even three types of grass growing here in just this section near the corner. And then on the lower half of the slope, we've got mostly this type of grass, which almost looks like a wheat or something. It's got quite good seeds. But there's a bit of this type here, which is possibly the same as what was on the higher side over there. And then right at the edge, it goes back to sort of this type. And there's even, I don't know what this is, but it's got quite tough stalks that the mower has trouble chopping. So, what causes this? I'm guessing up here next to the footpath, it's getting more water, so this is a more water dependent variety of grass. And over there it's obviously able to cope with drier, possibly lower nutrient, because chances are we're losing a fair bit of nutrient as it washes out into the gutter there. Now, this is just how protracted and thoughtful observation works. It's a matter of looking at what's going on, trying to work out why. At one point we actually went through and looked at all the different grass seed heads we could find, and there are at least 7 different types. I mean, it's a good complex grass ecosystem, even though I don't really want to have a grass ecosystem. However, there's not a lot I can do with this information, because in our council area we're not supposed to plant trees into the nature strip. Around the corner here, where it's a bit more shaded, kids have their flower garden, but their ongoing management's a bit lacking. And we've got multiple varieties of grass around here that are different. These ones here aren't in the ecosystem around the corner. And then we've got all the things that the kids have planted as well, and clover, and a whole variety of things here. Kids need to come out and prune the grass around this, I think. And a lot of the plants in here just keep growing because they're self-seeding, which is great. But yes, it's just looking at the information, looking at what the landscape is telling us about what's going on here. And yeah, I don't think I can actually do much with the information, because I can't plant long-term things into the nature strip. If I can, I'll get some good close-up photos of the different seed heads and try and edit that in, but I don't know if I can do that. Bye for now.